it's Shay from Fish Wash Baby, and today we are going to be comparing the Silver Cross Jet 2020 with the older version of the Silver Cross Jet 2019. Now, although these strollers look really similar, there's actually been a lot of changes when it comes to the Silver Cross Jet 2020, and while you might not notice them when you're first looking at them, when you see the quality of the stroller and the way it pushes, you definitely see where all these new amazing updates come in. So first things first, let's talk about some basic information. Now, both these strollers weigh around 13 pounds, with the Jet 2020 being 6 ounces heavier at 13 pounds 6 ounces, while the Silver Cross Jet 2019 is a flat 13 pounds. However, those 6 ounces can really hold a lot because the Silver Cross Jet 2020, the new version, actually has a much higher weight capacity than the 2019 one. The Silver Cross Jet 2020 has a weight capacity of 55 pounds, while the Silver Cross Jet 2019 only has a weight capacity of 40 pounds. So that is pretty amazing. They really added that weight capacity up there, and now you can use the stroller for a lot longer. Now, speaking of new features, the fabric has been upgraded with the 2020. You might not be able to see it, but you can definitely feel it, and even by looking at it, you can see that this one has a little bit more of a plasticky fabric, while this one is a little bit more sturdy and structured. I really like this. I really like the look. They're actually progressing into more neutral looks, which is pretty interesting. But anyways, let's talk about some features. So, some features that haven't changed is that the handlebar is not extendable, which is a little bit of a downside, but it's still a pretty good height. This one is a little bit higher if I'm looking at them side by side, just a tad, little tiny bit. And it reaches around my higher waist. So again, it's a pretty good height. And then let's talk a little bit about the canopies. The canopies have changed. The canopy, the 2020 version, has the new upgraded, more premium fabric in the canopy. And one of the things that has changed is that the previous 2019 Jet had a Velcro Peekaboo window, while the 2020 new Jet has a magnetic one. I really like that they changed it that way. Now when you peek at your child, you don't have to worry about the Velcro waking them up. So I'm a very big fan of that. They both have little visors that you can pull out to extend it. This is the 2020, it pulls down pretty far. And then the older one still has that little visor, it just has the older fabric. So that is it for the canopies. They're UPS 50, really smart canopies, I like them. And now let's go on to the seats a little bit. Now you might be able to see some differences, because the Silver Cross Jet 2019 has a smaller seat. This is the Silver Cross 2020 Jet, the new one, has a higher seat back and a deeper seat, so it is a pretty handy seat. They both still have 5-point harnesses, very comfortable. They're both multi-position reclines. The reclines are super easy, and they recline pretty far. Let's see that one, and then let me show you. And there's just a bun in the back of the strollers. Both of the reclines are the same, so I'm going to show you. And there's just this little thing, and I push down and I pull, and I recline the seat. Super easy. One thing that I really do love about the Silver Cross Jet 2020 is that they have an adjustable footrest that actually makes it easier to access the underseat storage basket, because parents can access the storage basket from the front. The 2019 also has an adjustable footrest as well. And again, it just makes it easier to access the underseat storage basket from the front of the stroller. And because the stroller is so lightweight, the storage on both of these strollers are a little bit on the smaller side, but adding that access through the front really helps utilize the strollers. Now I want to turn everybody's attention to the bottom of the strollers. Like I said, they both have smaller storage baskets because they are lightweight strollers. And then one thing that I want to point out when it comes to the Silver Cross Jet 2020, the new one, is that the wheels have actually been extended forward and backwards just to improve stability. Now, the Silver Cross Jet 2019, the older version, does have front wheel suspension, so that's really good. But the 2020, the new one, has dynamic spring suspension and is a much smoother push. When I'm pushing both of them, I can definitely feel the difference in the pushes. The 2020 definitely has the better push. And then the brakes have not changed at all. They're flip-flop friendly brakes on either side of the stroller, and they're just color-coded. Red means stop, and then green means go. But speaking of locks, the front swivel wheels are lockable. So again, just another added convenience. Super enjoying the 2020 so far. I really love all the improvements that they made. Now both these strollers are really, really travel friendly. They are both compatible with the following car seat brands: Cybex, Nuna, Maxi Cozy, and Clack. So again, you could really, really travel with these easily, and on top of that, they actually fit on most overhead compartments of an airplane. So again, you can just take them really quickly with you to the airplane and you'll be good to go. And the fold hasn't changed with either one of them, so I'm just going to show you the fold on the 2020 version really quick, and you'll see how easy it is to travel with and why it folds down so small. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the function button here and collapse the handlebar. And then there's a button on the bottom of the stroller that I'm going to push. And there you go. And then the best part is that the belly bar actually turns into a luggage handle. So again, when you are traveling with it, it actually even rolls a little bit. So again, it is super convenient. Look, I can just bring this with me in an airplane, and I really love little features like that. Silvercross really outdid themselves. And then now I'm just gonna open it really quick. Opening it is super easy. All I'm gonna do is pull out the handlebar first, and then I'm gonna unlock it, if I can find the lock. And then just pull. And then I'm going to make sure to lock it in place. And then when I hear the click, that's when I know that it's locked in place and it's safe for my child to sit. It's really important that you hear the click when you're folding and unfolding these particular strollers. And that is it. So the Silvercross Jet, both of them can be found right here at Pish Posh Baby. If you have any questions about either one of these strollers, please let us know in the comment section below. We'll answer your question as soon as possible. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and please like, subscribe, and have a wonderful day.